Look at this cute cat. Look at this cute cat. Oh. Watch out now. Wait, that's weird. 144? Are they jumping? No, 120 representation? It's fine. If VSync is on, it shouldn't matter. Doesn't look like it does. Oh. Reminds me, I haven't played Stray. Got a Disney short on our hands? That was really adorable. Alright, time to be cat. Meow. Ooh, snaky. Ooh. There's a weird, like, noodly cat animation system. Ha! Is it chasing your own tail animation? Oh, cats don't want to get wet, right? Yeah, not having it. Can I playfully bat at things? It's important. Oh. Interesting. Cat pouncing mechanics. It's good. Hmm. Nice. This is a good start. Just drag these slippers around for no goddamn reason. Okay, good. Knocking shit over. Good stuff. Now we're getting somewhere. Huh! Ooh, I got a cat achievement. Smash 10 items. Well, if I have to. Ugh. Perfect. The contempt at which I swat these things away. How dare you be in front of me? Ah. Ooh. Precisely. Awesome. Oh wait, was I supposed to precisely jump there? Oh, it's the other way. That's a cool way of making the game friendly. You don't really need to be able to, like, accurately platform. It isn't the flying kitty! Ah! Are you talking to me? Well, I don't see any other small cats casually thwacking innocent crows in midair. That was you? I'm so sorry. It was an accident, you see. An accident, Sounds like you need more flying practice. But I can't actually fly. And you never will with that attitude. Come on, just flap your wings and follow me. Ah. Okay. Goodbye, Crow. Huh. Wah! Wonder if people talk to you? You can give them a nuzzle? Alright.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Aw. Can't hit him with my painty paws.
Hmm.
You're welcome, idiot. Maybe the other way. I do like the jazz in the background, which makes it feel even more like a Disney short. A big adventure in the city. And you gotta smack it in, right? Booyah. Both this and Animal Well came out today at the same price. Interesting. It is. Animal Well has animal in the title, and a cat is an animal. Oh, okay then. Zoomies is the sprint button. Got it. You have to wonder, is it all connected? The answer, of course, is yes. Of course it is. Ah! It's all a psyop. Everything's a psyop. Oh, cats can jump higher than that. Come on. You're welcome. Also sweet. I got a beding for being a cute kitty cat and breaking somebody's shit. Nice. Look at him. Look at how much he loves me because I'm a kitty cat. I can get away with this. I don't think I can get across the street. Well, I went through the yard. There's a tennis ball. That's interesting. I guess I'm trying to get home?
What have I got?
Andy. Thank you for the sub. Oops. You know what's kind of odd? Everything in the game that would normally be fairly dark, like all the outlines on everything are not black or even gray. They're kind of pink. There's sort of a pink outline on everything. The grading of the fence, even the edges of this, like the edges of everything. Yeah, you can see it super strong here. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, caution tape. Man, you really can't. Really can't zoom. Oh, I see a hole in the there's a hole in the fence. Zoomy jumps are not a thing. Also, I could just go over here. Yeah, kind of pastel. Definitely gives that look. Yeah. I did it, Mr. Crow. Jesus. Honestly, those dogs think they own the street. So, there you are. What took you so long? Did you forget to flap your wings? I don't have wings. What? Brah! Then how are you flying? I wasn't. I was falling. I fell off my window spot and now I'm all the way down here. But if you can't fly, how are you planning to get back up there? He's got a point. Uh-oh. Ah! You're in quite the pickle, aren't you? Let me have a think. I've got it. How about that inferior flying that you wingless creatures do with the huffing and puffing and the claws? You mean climbing? That's what I said. I'm not sure I have the energy for climbing. I was already getting hungry when I fell. Oh, if a friendly neighborhood craw happened to have a lovely juicy fish. Really? Then this brings us to the familiar crow territory. Supply and demand. I can supply one yummy fish full of energy and I will demand 25 shinies. What's a shiny? You must know what shinies are. They're gleaming doodads you find hidden everywhere. In bushes, on ledges, sometimes under traffic cones. Ooh, pick-upables. Alright. Priceless. Shouldn't I get 25 fish for 25 shinies? Did I say priceless? I meant worthless. Dangerous even. To everyone except crows. In fact, they shouldn't be lying around the city like this. They could hurt somebody. So if you collect 25 shinies, I'll be able to dispose of them very responsibly. We will be heroes. And then I get a fish. Cha! I'm on it. Okay, cool. Now we're video gaming. Uh-oh. Gotcha. You just pick it up? Oop. There are really sad people in this game? Like people that are depressed, you gotta help them? Oh, here come the people. Can't give him a nuzzle. Too preoccupied with the hustle and bustle of modern day life to pay attention to a little cat like me. Aw. There we go. Oh, because there's a crow there. Yes. Someone must be really sad. A glass in the way. Ah, an indoor cat. That explains it. Can I get even closer to them? You can, yes. In fact, you can even hold them. The trick is to sneak up near to them without spooking them. Then, you pounce. Nice. It's like when, like when you're a cat and you don't have a juicy fish to eat and you get really sad. Bread proposition. 1. Obtain bread. 2. Use bread as bait for birds. 3. Pounce. Ah, okay, got it. Bread plus birds equals catching. Do you have any bread I could borrow? Alas, no. Bread comes from humans, not cats. It's in their pockets, their briefcases, even clutched in their hands. Does that make it theirs? Temporarily, but it can be yours if you master the art of getting underfoot. The art of... Just swipe at their feet when they walk. When they trip, the bread will fall. Awesome. Thank you for the advice. I've got to claw random people's ankles until they drop bread on me. Now we're kiddieing. Why is gaming the same way as Hollywood? After expensive whales instead of making more indie stuff with lower risk? Because indie movies with lower risk don't scale. Even if you get 10 indie hits, it's not the same as one mega movie. Yeah, money is the answer. And scale. Like, to extend the metaphor, there's certain types of games that just will never sell 40 million units. And to companies that have attained revenues like that, it's not worth their time. Even if they did multiply it out, they'd have to do like 100 smash hit indie games to get close to the amount of money that they made on their like big smash hit. So, yeah, it creates a cycle where people that have made smash hits only ever want to make the smash hits, and the people who haven't are only trying to. And in the pursuit of doing that, people overuse formulas and maybe learn the wrong lessons about why something was popular in the first place. The trick is to not care what big studios do, because it's you can't separate the output from the desire to earn money. That's what kind of fuels most of it. So if you're looking for like authentic, interesting human expression, that's not where to go for it. And it's, to some degree, it's not even trying to be that. Or well, sometimes it represents itself as that if it'll earn more money. Meleager! Thank you for the 24 months. Thank you. Hold on a minute. Somebody has input. I want to read it. I work in Hollywood. I can help answer this. It's 100% money. You get a much better return on investment with a big movie and video game than a smaller one much more often. Cool. Yeah, ROE is a really good way of putting it too. Or ROI, excuse me. What's interesting in games now is that ROI has gone down for the first time in like ever. And I talk about this a bit, but it's really fascinating to me that until now, the most money was earned by the games that also cost the most to make. So it was a kind of... It wasn't like you couldn't just dump money into a game and get a huge seller, of course. But there was a pretty clean progression in like spending more on the development of a game and the game selling more in terms of the richness of its features, the impressiveness of its graphics, the amount of content contained within, the fidelity of all of its assets. But yeah, even Sony recently was like, that doesn't happen anymore. Wait, oh, it's X. That X. With PS5, they were like, these games cost 3 times as much to make as a PS4 game, and we only got like 1.5. We only got like 50% increase in sales. So the ROI went down, which means they're freaking out. Their entire business model was sort of revolving around increased revenues leading to increased investment, leading to larger games that sold better. That was the spin they've been on since like PlayStation 1. And it's been working this whole time. But for the first time, the engine misfired. Spider-Man 2 didn't sell enough, basically. And even like, what was it, Ratchet? Yeah. So it's really, really fascinating. Now everyone's trying to find the ROI sweet spot. No one knows where it is. Yeah, you'll always hit the wall at some point. I don't think everybody always brings that up as like, as though like business leaders were ignorant to the fact that infinite scale is impossible. Everyone knows that. It's one of those no-duh parts of capitalism, but that's the game you play, and you're not gonna, like, you just hope you're not the first one to hit it. That's it. And then you do business as usual. Hopefully you can learn from somebody else making that costly mistake. And you you try to operate with a mind for sustainability, depending on whatever your mission statement is, but I want to get that money. You can't get a huge ROI on a smaller movie or game. 10 million show can return 100 million. But if that means the next installment is bigger and now you're back to AAA movie or game, or you can have a small movie or game that hits 10 times ROI, but it'll get shelved because of no particular reason, or no more future installments. Yeah, it's chaotic for sure. There's the human element, you know? The reasons people choose to fund what they fund is not always purely mathematical. What's ROI? Return on investment. How much money you make back for how much you spent to get something made. I'll take a shiny. Yeah. I don't know that it's necessarily dominated the conversation, but in my opinion, that is the critical thing that tons of companies are now just running smack long into. There was a period of expansion following COVID because gaming expanded really fast and investment money flooded in to compensate, and then gaming stopped expanding as fast, so there was contraction, or there is contraction. Oh, he wants feathers. I gotta get a bird for him. I just want companies to let development be creative again and design games like they once could. It still happens, but you have to be at this level for it. That won't ever happen again with large budgets unless it's Hideo Kojima. Like, there has to be some extenuating circumstance. Some massive brand, some cult of personality that sells somebody on a vision that deviates from what's safe and money earning, but yeah. Nah. If I'm ready to be wrong about this, but as for, I guess specifically for American games, I should really narrow it down. American developers are going to enter a phase of intense. I feel like American games are going to suck ass for the next 10 years. They'll be big and expensive, but they're going to get awfully formulaic. Yeah. Until American, or until markets, I don't know, some of those markets are so ingrained. I don't know that anything would make people that play COD stop playing COD, you know? I don't think any amount of vibrance in the indie space is going to change people's allegiances to certain brands. But yeah, EAFC, things like that. Those American games will keep on taking people's money gleefully with minimum investment or innovation in return. But yeah, apart from that, it's going to get rough. I think, well, I guess the best American games are going to be, again, like this. I don't know that this is American, by the way. I'm just saying games of this budgetary level and creative execution. The Immortals of Aviums of the world. And it was going so well. Oh yeah, I need to call out people to get their bread. It's like real life. I'm expecting Rocksteady to die. Yeah, probably. I don't think Zaslav is willing to wait 5 more years for a game. Give me your bread. Jesus Christ. Got your phone though. Excellent. Oh! Unless it's an already established brand from the 2000s, indie games are much better games this generation. 100%. I would say even in the case of established brands, often I would say that's the case. Good God, these people are hitting the deck. Solo, thanks for the sub. I won't hold it against you that you withheld your Bezo bucks so firmly, but at least you're freed from ads now. That's the important thing. Look at him stomping around so angry. That's some bread I see. Here we go. Swoosh! Oh, he sneezed! And it scared me. He's not gonna stop me though. This drives me to my point that I've been trying to make for a while. There's been some debate about what qualifies as an indie game, even in the context of like award shows and stuff. An indie game is like the way that it's used in common parlance is one that's simply not obviously trying to target the biggest market it can. Which is weird, but you know what it is when you see it, kind of. Alright. Yeah, that's true, Captain. It's not like fighting games have small budget experimental games. Well, I guess there's been a few, but throughout like maybe the last decade. What? Hey, damn it. They're never at the same level? That's true. That's a good point. There's definitely a richness to the higher budget fighting games that you really don't get anywhere else. And man, what a weird genre to still be getting high budget entries. So that's pretty good. Ooh. Oh no! Oh, I lost my bagel. Yeah, anything that's not mass marketed. Anything that has like a daring concept. Want more 3D beat 'em ups? Ooh, that's tough. There's like, well, I guess there's like Streets of Rage and things. Baldur's Gate 3 is the biggest indie title I can think of. Yeah, yeah. Cyberpunk doesn't count because it's like a first-person open-world shooter, you know? Ooh, Schwamp. Burned ya! Any games out there that match TMNT 3 on the SNES? There's been a few, like 16-bit style beat-em-ups. I don't know, Streets of Rage 4 was really, really good. The new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, people said was really good. I haven't played it yet. Shredder's Revenge. That looked cool. River City Girls, everyone said was really good. Three? Bro, come on. Busting my balls here, busting my balls. Get out of here. 3 feathers, get out. Get out of here. Okay, there's some range on it. Hoot damn it. Hoot Skillgrim, the video game. Yeah. I guess there's a remake of Lollipop Chainsaw coming out. Stellar Blade just came out. 3D beat 'em up? Keep forgetting what sprint is. Ooh. Bonked. Hoot Skillgrim. Part of the pet work. I do not. The network, but it's for you, a pet. You see the little TM? Very important. Pretty. Hellblade 1 an indie game? Yes. All right, boys. Buy him out. Oh, Microsoft. Microsoft just couldn't live in a world with Tango Gameworks. I just sent in their acquisition crew to kick their tables over and snap all their PCs in half over their knees. Phil Spencer's playing Prey and eating a Twinkie and laughing. Thanks for the video game, boys. Shut him down, Matt. Matt cracks his knuckles and writes a really tone-deaf email. We here at Microsoft look forward to the future where we might have studios like Arcane Austin and Tango Gameworks in our family. Unfortunately, we've had to lay them off completely today. It's a sad day, but soon we'll all be able to enjoy games exactly like the ones we just cut out of our studio. So look forward to that. I'm gonna go on my yacht. Peace. They pay me to do the hard jobs. The only thing that can make me feel better after shit canning 500 people is to go out on my massive yacht. I'm a simple guy. I'm a simple guy. When I ruin people's lives, I just like to spend some time on my massive yacht that I got. Because I do that. Oh, look at him. Ooh. Can't catch me, though. I just assume that everybody that works at Microsoft has a boat because they all live in Washington State. They're all probably rich. Oh, no, no, no. This bug is stressed. Kind of worried about Obsidian? Yeah. What reason do any of us have to not worry about every single studio at Microsoft? What possible qualifications could Microsoft have for an owned and operated studio that they don't want to immediately get rid of? The only thing is that they're about to ship something that might make Microsoft money. And Obsidian is at least about to ship Avowed, so maybe they won't get shit canned before that. Great hashtag shadow ban catastrophe of 2021. How can I be expected to run a hashtag effective hashtag taffy takeover on social media without a working phone? Oh, I gotta get him a cell phone. Oh yeah, hashtag PC Game Pass partner. Thank you, Microsoft, for giving me a free PC Game Pass code. Maybe if they weren't handing out all these free codes, they could afford to keep a few more people employed, you know? So I'm not blameless in this. Lol. I say lol when I'm sad. You can't tell I'm sad. At least that's the idea. Lol. I see. Lol. Right? Some would say you have all the fault. It's true. Some would say that. And, I just have to sit here and absorb that. Like a giant sponge all day. I don't get how people are just catching on to this being Microsoft's MO. People are feeling the drama. I don't know. How tough am I? I don't want to be jaded, but also, yeah. Microsoft doesn't spend money forever for no reason. They don't even spend money for... They spend a lot of money for a burst of time for a very concentrated reason. And they very often decide it's not worth it. Like... They have gone harder on Xbox as a whole division than they have most other things. Because, I mean, it is profitable, but even that's not enough for Microsoft most of the time. It has to be like double-digit margin profitable. And Xbox isn't there. So, I don't know. I think they wanted results a lot faster than Phil's getting them. They wanted results a lot faster than the general gaming market is willing to shift, I think. You think they'll shit can Ninja Theory if Hellblade 2 doesn't make $2 billion? There's no way to know now. I have zero fix on Xbox's strategy aside from them obviously cutting costs. So maybe if that's the case, they already know which studios they're going to kill. They're just waiting for them to ship their games. There's not even marketing for Hellblade 2? I've been worried about Hellblade 2 for a while. It didn't look that interesting in the showcase. Neither did... I said it, but neither did Indiana Jones, and that worries me. They should have had cooler shit to show. But I'll check it out. It also took so freaking long. What took so long? Maybe if this is the pace that people work when they're not getting crunched, then fine. But it seemed a little excessive. Unless Hellblade 2 was just like a massively increased scope of game, but none of the trailers showed that. None of them. I don't understand where all that time went. So we'll see. I want to believe. Same with Indiana Jones. I want there to be a cool Indiana Jones game. I don't want it to be bad. But that trailer did not show anything. So many shinies. Oh, baby. Yeah, we'll see. I'm bummed because I do think that, like, I like Phil Spencer's vision of Xbox. I like the unification of a console platform and a PC platform. I think on the PC, like, Game Pass is still a pretty great service. I think it being on PC means that it can scale to all kinds of devices. Using Game Pass across a gaming PC and then a ROG Ally and then an Xbox console is pretty magical. I don't know. It's cool stuff. I don't want it to fail. But shit, man, they didn't ship any games. What happened to the games? It almost feels like... Oh, okay, he needs a snack before he'll let me by. Like, what happened to the games, and then also they just canned the studios that gave them their best games. So what are we doing here? Do you want games? Because it doesn't seem like you do. Then what are you doing? What are you doing? Huh, what are you doing? I really don't want to believe the vision or my sneaking suspicion, which is that Spencer was just way too loose on the leash. I think he got a carte blanche from Microsoft for a few years, and I think he got a little too used to being the good guy, giving people more time, being relaxed about deliverables, maybe letting teams do whatever they felt like, hoping that good games would come out of it, but they didn't. Feels like everybody in that circumstance just kind of whittled the day away. Free phone. I can't complain, or I can't point the finger, man. Why not? Blow Microsoft's money. Play games on the clock. Leave at 4 on a Friday. But, those checks are going to come due at some point. Alright, how do I get back up there? There it is. How often are spokespersons of brands actually driving the ship? Oh shit, he got me! Well, that's the thing, though. Phil is like... Ooh. Phil is the CEO, or he's, what, the head of Xbox Gaming, I think is his official title now. So... He has made himself a public figure because I think he's pretty good at public speaking. I think the benefit of that is what I think you've seen in games culture till now, is that people are not very vicious when it comes to discussing Xbox or his leadership of it. I think he did a good job of buying people's esteem, or buying their goodwill. Coolest Buster, you didn't know I streamed? Yeah. All day, every day, man. Person. I'm just here, streaming. Playing cat game. I was actually about to go on break. So, it's good that you arrived right on time. Right for my voice to crack. Got me all nervous. Yeah, I've been streaming sheesh for almost 8 hours now. I'm a demon. Streaming demon. Great. Yeah. Go up or down? Whoa. Oh, there we go. That's a good photo. Papakatsi. Look at this variety of great cat achievements. Also, I love it when the character's eyes follow your cursor. Good shit. Oh, I'm not ending, Bad Zeno. I'm taking a break. Because I'm going to be playing Helldivers with Bruce later. There's new Helldivers. Also, Helldivers rocks. So, I'm going to step away from the stream for maybe an hour and a half. Plus, I want to cook dinner and have it with Steph. A little downtime. I'm going to leave MediaTek going. I think I can get away with... Wait, what time did Bruce say? What time did Bruce say? What time did Bruce... Oh, okay. Maybe it's like 2 hours. Maybe I should put the stream... No. All right. Here's the deal. YouTube. I'm going to shut the YouTube stream down. We'll leave it going on Twitch. Little MediaTek break if you're into that. It's a little art media project I run when I'm away from stream. So just random clips of stuff. It's good for background noise. And I'll be back in a couple of hours. Checking out the new War Bond with Boost. Yes, you can soak up Twitch channel points, which can then be redeemed for cards and the most valuable treasure of all, a little gem next to your name. And yeah, if you're on YouTube, I'll stay live on Twitch, but I'll come back live on YouTube later for Helldivers. All right, thanks for watching, folks. Enjoy, and I'll see you later.
Fathom hanging pentagrams, horoscope signs.